Hi, boyos and girls. Girlos. How are you all today? I'm doing great. I see you guys have a bunch of redeems for me already. Hi, Koki. Char char. Hi, Sal. Char char. I'll do the check yourself and sips in a minute. But yeah, hi. It's been a little while since we've done this, or at least only dedicated to doing this. Things are so loud in my ear right now, so I'm probably talking louder than I need to. But yeah, hello. How are you all doing today? Hi, YouTube as well. How are you doing? We are 6,500 resets, day 43. Still haven't got our 4th Pokemon. Kai's trying to steal my thunder by getting Bulbasaur before me. It's all great. Yeah, let me go ahead and get the 10 sips out the way while this plays again. 1, 2. Also, I was thinking about doing a dual stream, like on a different website, but whenever I tried to do it, I had to use a custom RTMP, and it would not work because it needed to be part of the paid plan. Apparently, you can't use custom if it's on the free plan. So, well, rip doing a dual stream that way. Or at least it was the original plan. Maybe it'll come back through somehow if I use something like glitch. Four. 5. I need to switch. Can't just finish it off suddenly at the beginning. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Ooh, boy. Well, I tell you, it has been such a weird night leading up to this point. Like, not weird as in, like just, like, odd things were happening. Weird is, like, I got real tired at one point. And then I just kind of, like, woke up, like, pretty quickly. It was very strange. And then when I went to go do the donation for plasma that I do each week, I don't know what it was. Also, sorry, Koki, it was not this shiny. But I first reset. It was really weird because, like, obviously it's like getting blood drawn where they have to, like, stick a needle in order to siphon you. And it was very strange because, like, almost every single time, because, you know, being poked, it usually hurts. This time it did not hurt one single bit. Like, there was, like, maybe, like, a little pressure literally at the very beginning, and then nothing. It was very odd. And then also whenever it was being taken out, also no pain, which once again, very, very odd. And I've been there, I think, 30 times in total now. So it's probably been more of that, in all honesty. I'm probably just misremembering the total now. Also, sorry, Sal, that you lost all your pretty little points. But hey, the best thing about Pokemon streams is you can get it back pretty quick. If you guys would have been here for, like, the Metroid stuff, we were, like, the last episode of Metroid. Oh man, it was crazy. It was getting upgrades left and right constantly. Also, Koki, I'm in the midst of trying to get Prime 3 working with Prime Hack. There's, like, some, like, hiccups I'm trying to figure out how to sort out. But if I can't figure them out, I'm just going to have to do the old mouse and keyboard strat, which is going to feel very weird. I'll have to figure out a way to get, like, you know, pitching and yawing. Do I have a Wiimote? I do somewhere. I know I could just do the candle method, but I think I want to play it more modernly than I want to play with a Wiimote. I'll play with a Wii eventually, like an actual Wii, but I just don't have the room in my room right now to get it all set up. You get blood drawn regular, and then once you ran out of the normal needle, so they used a very small needle. Couldn't feel a thing. It was great. Once again, if If I'm going to be doing Wii mode, I might as well just play on my actual Wii. Like, the only reason why this whole shenanigan isn't being done on my 3DS is because I don't have a capture card. But, like, it's very weird because, like, whenever I usually get the plasma taken, there's also, like, some, like, pressure, like, from the first suck, you know, of that sippy straw sucking on you. And... But I didn't feel that either. It was very strange. Like, I don't know. It was like I was just there kind of hanging out, just vibing in a chair. Or, I guess a lounging position. Nobody wants your blood, you hope? Well, I'm sure there's somebody. Somebody probably wants that Kokachu blood. We're all vampires here today on the stream. Because everybody knows that V is for vampire and B is for blood. Don't cry, don't cry. Blood is like liquid gold for some people. I mean, think about how much it takes to, or how much it costs to do a transplant. I mean, to also go with the phrase I was saying with B is for blood, or sorry, V is for vampire and B is for blood. If what is it? If you give me your money, I'll give you my love, I think is what the rest of the lyric is. But in this case, it's not money, it's blood. He's panicking. People want his blood. Pikachu blood is very valuable, I assume. Probably. I mean, have you seen how small a Pikachu is? Like, there's probably not much blood in there. So, like, Koki, being as big as he is, that model that he has, there's a gold mine in them veins. In them Pika veins. Think of all the Pika trans I said the word earlier. Not transposing. Transplants. Think of all the Pika transplants that you could do with your blood to save many valuable Pikachu lives. Chansey only has so many soft-boiled eggs, I think. You ever think about the logistics of how soft-boil works? Like, it takes its egg and essentially heals you with it. The fact that it's like not a one-time use is crazy. That's it, I'm switching to bed. He's going into bed mode. He went from sport mode to bed mode. Oh yeah, you don't stream on Saturdays. Also, speaking of people that stream, good old Dorkoki over here. Being a sweet little Pikachu baby. Let me see if I can do it again. I remember how my things work. How's my day been so far? It's been good. Remember how at one point I said, like, I don't remember if I said it on stream or something like that, but I do remember saying it at one point or another to you. That, like, I don't know how Essie stays so, like, bouncy and stuff like that. Like, for, like, as long as they do. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling very bouncy, and I don't know why. I don't have a bottle for you to see it, but I am feeling very bouncy, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I had some hype singing in the car on my way home. I don't know. Maybe it's because I actually have Vyvanse again. I haven't been taking it for a little while because I haven't had the means in which to get it. In bed. What did you miss? Nothing. Me just shouting you out. Like the good homie that I am. Bounce my VTuber model? You mean this thing just do. I'll put it here for today. Physics. Exactly, all them jiggle physics. Remember, if you sit on me very aggressively, if you sit on it very aggressively several times, you Goomba stomp the chair. I'm making a lot of references towards other things right now. Oh, so today, obviously we're doing this. We're only doing this today. Tomorrow will be Chrono Trigger, and then Monday, because I still don't have a game lined up, will just be more of this. Because we're kind of behind on shiny hunting because of having to... Oh, let's start back with the Halloween trip. Like, missed that. And then I think we ended up cutting the... No, the Saturday after that, I think we did it, but I think it had to be cut short. The one after that I missed because I was sick. And then I think the one after that was like the COD Black Ops 6 one, I think. And so that one was just also weirdly short. So it's been like a lot of weeks of just constant like not doing only this during a stream. And so, you know, why not get back to the roots? All right, we hit our first threshold for the day. Riffled. You played a bit of COD today on your iPad? Dude, I've been playing COD a lot lately as well. I was playing Black Ops 6 like over the weekend, like after stream last weekend. And this week like during the weekdays, I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 3. And like going back to that, I realized I guess I was cracked at Black Ops 3 because like I have dark matter camo and I'm only prestige 8. I went out of my gourd in multiplayer apparently. Uh-oh, is Sal gonna miss the first raffle of the day? He never misses those. You also got the Duchess controller? What is that? What is a Duchess controller? Is that like the name of like a specific controller from like a console? Like how PlayStations are called DualShock? The small OG Xbox controller. You mean, but new. So like, does it... Oh, okay. So it's kind of just like how you said, it's like a smaller version of it, but it still has the black and white button on it, doesn't it? Which I still don't understand what the point of those were. It's just now you have 6 buttons instead of 4. So what do those even do now that, you know, we're in a not OG Xbox controller kind of world? They're mapped to the bumpers? But you already have bumpers. They were bumpers? I thought it had bumpers. No, it didn't because it had that that memory card slot. Similar to the I think Dreamcast had a very similar thing where it's like for some reason the memory card's like in the controller. It's like what the Rumble Pack was in the 64. And then the quote-unquote memory card was in the 64. It's like one weird front-facing slot that I think needed an upgrade for like certain games. No, no. What am I saying? The memory. What am I saying? The save is on the cartridge. They gave it Hall effect joysticks. I need to like brush up on my terminology because I do not know what those are. Or at least I'm blanking on what it is. No more drifting? Oh, you mean they they changed the internal mechanism that actually controls, or that could actually sense the signal of which direction you're moving the stick. That's good. That's good. That's great, actually. They should have done that with the Elite controllers. Hell, I might have to get a Duchess controller if that's the case, because not having stick drift is great. People have been begging Nintendo to add them to the Switch. I mean, maybe for the Switch too. For some weird reason, both my white and my Elite controller are starting to have, like, both are having the same issue. Like, they both don't, like, go from dead center to straight up in, like, full power. Like, the white one, I have to, like, it like, goes about half and then stops, but if I wiggle it, then it'll go to full. But for some reason, the Elite controller that I have just, like, very slowly, gradually goes to full. And it's weird because it only does it in forward. It doesn't do it in any other direction. And that's very recent too. That's more recent than the white one doing it. So the type of, are they called accelerometers inside the controller? Recalibrated. I did that while I was at work. That's how I noticed it was doing that. Oh, whoops. I mean, I'll try it again. Maybe I can also recalibrate the white one too, just to hopefully get it to do full. Because nothing's more annoying than trying to go full walk, and it's just like, now I want to go to snail's pace. Like, it would make you move slower than crawling. It's crazy. Yeah, I think they're called the accelerometer. That's what's in the controllers that control the up, down, left, right. I think I'm probably wrong about that. And since they're mechanical, that's what causes the control stick drift. You still can't keep me up with the white dot going around the circle. I think the idea is just to follow it. I don't think you're supposed to stay on top of it. And now more companies need to switch over to the magnetic, what'd you say, Hall effect joysticks? Like, they need to switch to those more. I don't care if it makes the controller like $10 more. If I can stop having stick drift on everything that I use, I'd gladly have it. And I'm not good enough with the solder. I'm not good enough with solder in general to switch it out. It's so weird how it's not standard yet. Even the Dreamcast had them. Exactly. It's so weird. It's so weird. I've been playing soccer too. How's that? I've been seeing posts about people like trying to play like Call of Duty and getting absolutely destroyed. I find it so funny. Can we just start buying Dreamcast controllers to like take them apart to get the soldering pieces, or to get the Hall effect sticks, or whatever they're called. To be fair though, the Dreamcast was very much ahead of its time. It's just very bad timing. Think about buying some for your Steam Deck? That'd be cool. The Steam Deck's like sticks feel really short, don't they? Like, I don't know how to describe it. They feel very short. It's okay, but it's got weird delay when moving or aiming. Really? Interesting. Put on performance, but still not good. Weird. Huh. Yeah, and you have a Series X, so that's very, very odd. I wonder if it was like optimized for PC, but not fully for Xbox, but they still released it around the same time before it got fully optimized. I wonder if movement and aiming both have like it's a mode where like how you can control like what your controller sticks do. I wonder if it just accidentally has a baked in like acceleration on movement and aiming, which I hate. was really bad on graphics mode. Oh, like half a second delay. So it's kind of like playing on xCloud. I'd be already used to that then. It's a miracle the game released at all. Really? Was Stalker 2 like in developmental hell? Like Duke Nukem? Oh yeah, I realized I can now actually lean back so I can actually move the microphone forward. So I don't have to keep leaning forward all the time. Ukrainian developer? Well, there you go. Maybe, but it did get better in performance mode. Interesting. I wonder what it is then. I mean, they're doing their best over there, given the circumstances. Gotta say, it feels really nice to not have to like be like so far lean forward. This like movement, like the place that I move my microphone has been so much better. Sure, I can't access the full light depth of my drawer, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It's set in Ukraine? Interesting. Is it set during the year 2022? In Chernobyl. I usually consider myself pretty good geography. Is Chernobyl in Ukraine? I might have been thinking of whenever Ukraine was still part of Russia. Or that or I've bought into the Russian propaganda, apparently. I need to check. I'm just checking. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. Yeah, yeah. 1986 was when Chernobyl was. And Ukraine separated from Russia in 91. That's why my geography's all messed up. To be fair, if like something like Chernobyl was to be like a part of my country, I'm just gonna say, yeah, Russia, you can keep it. Such a terrible disaster. Such an easily avoidable disaster too. But granted, a lot of things kind of like very conveniently went wrong. Koki, you will win those slots one day, buddy. I believe in you. Just like how I believe I will eventually get this Bulbasaur. Yeah, so that was Russia for a long time until you looked into it? I mean, to be fair, I should have really looked into it before, given the fact that I like geography. But for all intents and purposes, I guess the Chernobyl event itself did happen in Russia. Well, I guess technically the USSR. Well, yeah, because you know the Animaniacs song by, like, Heart. I think there's actually an updated one that the actual voice actor did for it, too. That, like, includes all the new countries that are in it, too. All 197? There has to be more than that, right? Knew where they were, too. It's like the poker app, but worse. You mean but less? Both are equal. Well, you can put the entirety of your world or the entirety of, I guess, the Pokemon into a rap, like a very succinct rap, I think they're on equal footing. 195. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's always floating around that number. The first time I heard the total number of countries, we were at, I think, 196. Like, that was, like, the first time I ever heard, like, the total number. And that was, I think, when I was, like, a young teen. So, 13, 14. So, countries have split, got back together, and all that jazz. Probably several times since then. Ad, rip ad. You will be remembered. It would have been a terrible time for the shiny to happen there, eh, Koki? You should have made a hunter sooner. Why do you like hunter? I mean, all the other classes are pretty fun whenever you actually like step out of the boundaries of your normal class. Like, I enjoy playing Titan and Warlock, I just always default to hunter. You know, playing through the Destiny Rising closed alpha, it's so weird. You like the triple jump? I mean, everyone. The only time you're not using triple jump is you're using high jump to get to someplace, like specifically high, because it goes higher than triple jump, even with spaced out jumps. And people only use strafe jump in PvP. So triple jump is definitely the kind of default. I love to blink around just because it's fun. And to relive my D1 days. Back when blink hunters were a lot more deadly. But yeah, Destiny Rising is very strange. Like, when I initially started playing it, I thought, okay, our main character, we're going to get to decide, like, what it is that they do. But no. No. You're a strafe hunting, sorry, a strafe jump hunter. And I haven't even finished the story on it because I haven't been able to play it. But like some of the characters that you unlock just playing through the story is a Titan in Caber, and you get to eventually unlock Ikora as well, who's obviously a Warlock. You still can't play it? Well, yeah, it's in the closed alpha. They're trying to get as much feedback as they can before the end of November. It's also America only, true. Because apparently only Americans play Destiny. I guess. Even though I've done so many raids and Sherpas with people from England. And Australia. Yeah, you know, back when I still worked on Tuesdays, Cookie, did we ever do a raid together? Whenever I was actually able to join in on manga shenanigans with Destiny? I know we did other things like the hide and seek, obviously, but like, you don't raid? I could have swore there was like, I could have sworn there was like one raid. No, that probably wasn't me. No, that probably wasn't me. I remember there was something about like a whole bunch of you just going in with Sweet Business, or maybe it was just talking about it. I could have sworn there was a time that there was raiding and you mentioned. Your back just went out? Well, pop it back in. Tall man. You're too young to have back problems. Similar to how I say Cat is too short to have back problems, but both of you still have back problems. One of these days, Koku. Oh, I got to, I don't know what Pika Ramen reminded me of it. I got to 50 wins finally. In TCG Pocket. I was taking my time with it, and then I was within, like, I think, like 13 wins or something like that, and then I just kind of, like, sat down and really focused hard on it. The best thing about the event, for me, is that I was able to use a whole bunch of different decks. I essentially used every single deck that I've made throughout the entire thing, which is essentially just a bunch of mono decks and one dual type deck because of dragons. Really shows you like what cards are really strong and which ones aren't, based on which type, or like based on which element you're playing. What does Ramble Ramble do? It's essentially something that you redeem whenever I just keep going on and 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 on about something. Granted, I kind of need to ramble at times anyway. It's not very PG, but it's still funny. Hi, Koki, char. Yeah, Ramble Ramble, Panic, and Problem Solved, I think is what it's called.
Yes, that's it. It's obvious. I guess I let the stress get to my balls.
They have a 5 redeem cap throughout the stream. And I think there's like another caveat to them I gotta look up real quick. At least I think I put it in for the other caveat. I forgot how to get where I'm going. So, Panic is obviously courage. Problem Solved and Ramble Ramble are both from the same YouTube poop video. Where is it? It's in alerts. That's what I'm looking for. No, not view rewards. Haha. I forgot how things work. So let's see here. Oh yeah, so one user can redeem each one of them once per stream, but collectively it's 5 people per stream, and they have a 10-minute cooldown. The Panic one only has a 15-minute cooldown, but can be used in an unlimited amount of time. Yeah, that's it. Let me just play it again. I think it's like what is it? That's it. I figured it out. I guess I just let the stress get to my balls. I think that's what the line is. It's from like I said, it's from a YouTube poop called the balls are inert ... fixed. It's an old YouTube poop. I think it's like 14 years old. Maybe even it might even be 17 years old. It's really old. Oh, it's a funny video. I mean, it's a YouTube poop. I mean, I grew up on that humor. I mean, there's another one I'm probably going to take like audio from as well. Is a YouTube poop of Freakazoid, if you guys happen to know what that show is. I'm probably going to add some from that as well. There's actually one YouTube poop that I can't find anymore, and it saddens me so bad because it was so funny. It was essentially YouTube poop making fun of the entirety of the Night Shift episode from SpongeBob. Are there people that don't know Freakazoid? Yeah, there are a ton of people who don't know who Freakazoid is. Case in point. I mean, to be fair, like, oh well, I guess it's different in Austria, but like, was it A4? Why am I blanking on the channel name? 4 Kids, that's what it was. Okay, 4 Kids. Like that channel, I mean, like Sonic X had Freakazoid, Static X, like Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, like had all those like fun little shows on it. And I'm sure that some of you have heard of Sal. Like of the 4 that I listed. It's just you happen to miss Freakazoid. 4Kids was so funny though. Like with the way they censored some things. Like removing Bandit Keith's gun. Or like all the guns from Yu-Gi-Oh! So like the secret agents don't have them, he doesn't have them. Bandit Keith actually dies in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Spoiler alert for people who haven't watched a 20-year-old anime. But yeah, Bandit Keith like dies in like the in his encounter with Pegasus in the original story. But whenever it came to 4Kids, they changed it so he just got ejected from the castle and comes back later on. It's super weird. Like they kind of changed the whole, they like retconned him back into the story. It's so weird. Oh, for those who don't actually know what the episode of the SpongeBob or what I'm referencing with that SpongeBob episode, the night shift, it's the one with the hash-slinging slasher. And there, like I said, there was a YouTube hoop that was released years ago. It's probably can't find it because it's been deleted. Where it was just making fun of that the entire time. It was so great, and like every single one that's out there now is like a poor man's like it's like a cheap copy trying to imitate like some of the gags that it did. But there was just something so funny about the way that it did it. And I can tell like straight off from the very beginning of the YouTube poop if it's the correct one or not. Because it's the only one willing to make such a terrible joke at the opening of it. That it's so bad I'm not even gonna repeat it. Alright, so we finally hit the funny number. 6,600. Ooh boy. Have fun with your raffle. Shiny at all the 6s. Ah yes, the double Bulbasaur. Oh. Ah, I forgot what I was gonna name it. No. I told somebody I was gonna name a oh no, never mind. I know what I'm gonna name it. Whenever we get a Sandshrew, I already know what name I'm gonna give it. I think there was another Pokemon I was gonna do that too, but I can't remember what it was either. But when we get to Sandshrew, it's gonna be called Dirt Shrimp. Koki, please just gamble this one. Don't slot it. Or if you slot 2 halves. So you at least have 2 chances. Why do you do this to me? You silly goober. I told you. You should have at least done half so that way you could do 2. The payday would still be astronomically high. Oh, actually, I think, what, Capehead's in league right now? I keep doing that. It's top points all the way around. No, Eclipse is in the lead. Right, because he was here for all the stupid upgrades I was getting in Metroid Prime 2. And since you guys weren't here, he just kept winning. Like all the raffles. Like I said, we were finding upgrades left and right. And as a reminder, each of the raffles for those upgrades was 5,000. What's really funny about that is that Sal had asked me if I was streaming that morning before I even started stream. I told him yes, and then he never showed up. Man promptly passed out. Also, it's interesting to see that like K-Pet's still there. He hasn't been there for a while, but R3 is also is like sitting pretty on there at third. Lay J, who also hasn't been here, is sitting at 4. And then Chip, Mod, is in 5th. Speaking of passing out, are you going to sleep, Koki? What am I going to do without you? That's what we're going to happen to you soon. Well, if you go to Kai's stream and play COD of Maduti, you might stay awake a little bit longer. Because he starts in 10 minutes. Kai's in stream today? What? He's sick? Oh, did he make an announcement about it? Oh, he recently did while I guess while I was streaming. Oh, yeah. Like right as soon as I started stream. Rip baby Kai. 4 now. 07's in chat for Kai. Poor baby. You couldn't even send people my way. How could he? You passed out like a second after you asked me. Yeah, I kind of figured. It was just very funny to me. You're like, oh yeah, you streamed? I'm not gonna show up. But it's okay. That's why Eclipse is in the lead now. Eclipse, the person who's only shown up for 2 Metroid Prime videos, or Metroid Prime streams, is in the lead for a shiny Pokemon. Which is kind of crazy that ends here, like, the month ends here in 7 days. It's kind of based. I mean, yeah, pretty baller of him. He does what I do. He like, whenever I win a raffle in Kai's, I just gamble the amount that I won from the raffle. That's what he was doing. Hi, Chip. Hi. What you doing? Being in 5th place in the Red Orbs competition. Is Eclipse the one you gave a ton of points to? No. No, you gave all your points to Koki. You just woke up? Well, hi, welcome. Is Night Shift at Amazon really kicking your butt that hard? I would say it's just Night Shift, but also, you know, I just work security at night. So I don't do your heavy standing a conveyor belt and lifting things. And hurting my back. You go back tonight, good luck. You gonna vibe for a bit? Oh, by the way, this is like a small quality of life thing I changed during the Sea of Thieves stream. So something that wasn't recorded. In the middle section there, the one with the $sign, and now actually properly lists that people are donating bits. I always kind of got a little concerned after I started like watching back some of the VODs to make sure that they were good. That it looks like people are donating, because like they'll donate 100 bits. But because the bits isn't there and there's a $sign, people are thinking, like, people might think, oh yeah, this person's donating $100. They're not. 100 bits, $1. Oh, I forgot I removed that. Oh no. Oh well. Work 1 extra day this week, you're gonna cry.
$100.
$100. Thank you for the 100 bits, Koki. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. So sweet. Giving me $1. You remember that? You were there for it? But I mean, it's just like, I get worried that people are gonna be like assuming it. Wow, so generous. Streamlabs, you wanna update that? I have Streamlabs open, not Stream Labels. No wonder it wasn't updating. She was there when it was written, the ancient text. So next week for me, Chip, I work on Thanksgiving, so. But I work every Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, so. Amazon's gonna start kicking your butt whenever you get into December, man. You work Thanksgiving morning? Technically, I do too. I work technically the morning of, from midnight to noon. Oh, by the way, Chip, since you've been gone, we got a few new redeems. Or I like channel point redeems. You have Panic, which is courage, freaking out. You got Ramble Ramble, which is the OVA Stardust Crusaders Jotaro freaking out about getting crushed by a roller roller from Dio. That's actually from a YouTube poop.
It's obvious. I guess I let the stress get to my balls.
And that one. Your partner got you a new laptop? Aww. That means you're gonna get right back into gaming, right? And writing your stories with your muses. Also, I'm glad that, you know, you could find the solution. And that you just let the stress get to your balls. Hopefully things are settled now. You've just been gaming. You wish you could give channel points? Hey, if anyone is swimming in channel points, it's Koki. He may not be swimming in red orbs, but he is swimming in channel points. Can you read it a blog last night? I was actually telling people like how you do your stories with like other people. Like you all collaboratively like work together to make a story. And they thought it was so cool. I still don't know how you keep up with it though. Like, what, 40 different characters or something like that across like 12 different universes? I don't remember how it is. You have 1.7k because you keep using them all. Koki, you have at least 5. That tracks. But yeah, they thought it was really cool. Because like they're writing a book right now. And so obviously when you're writing a book, it's usually just you trying to figure out how you want the story to go. But like you working with others to kind of make this big cohesive story where the person is influencing the character rather than specifically you, if that makes sense. They thought it was like a really cool, like interesting idea. I mean, it is. It really is. I mean, that's kind of like how roleplay is anyway, as well. A bunch of people working together to collaborate, even if it is only one-on-one. But to have it in like an actual like story formatted like way is definitely super cool. Oh, Koki. Koki. So, Chip, I have a question for you. Since you got that new laptop, when's your next stream? There was this app where you anonymously post your dreams publicly, and you were very popular. You had dozens of people read your dreams every day. I feel like you told me about that before. And that's also really cool. Like, it really is. Like, anytime you have people, like, come to your whatever it is that you're making, it's like, even just you three, like, being here is still super cool to me. Like, I do this because I think it's fun, and it gives me a chance to really hang out with you guys. Because, like, I am terrible at keeping in contact with people. Like, I'm terrible at it. And I've probably definitely lost some friends because of, like, this. I say probably, I definitely have. Just because I can't keep in contact with them. Like, I can probably look at my Discord and be like, there's 4 people right there. just because I never reach out and it's such a bad habit of mine. But like being able to stream stuff like that, like just being able to just get on here and do some shenanigans while talking to you guys is great. Like, you know, you three are choosing to spend your time here. That's great. And for the people that are actually watching on YouTube, I mean, it's the same way. Like that, like, while you may not be here in the live moment, like, I mean, you're watching or at least listening and vibing and stuff like that. And I mean, that's much appreciated too. You got forced to be here. You don't know when you're going to stream next shit? Imagine streaming. Ah, yes, the big Koki. You work on days you would stream, then stream on days you don't work. It's a great app, the sleep one. If I went into like, oh yeah, this is my dreams, they would all sound like war stories. There's a lot of fighting in my dreams. You love coming here? I'm the best. No, you are. You're breathtaking. How did you force it? How are you forced to come here, Koki? I don't drag you by your laurels and say, hey, watch me. You'd be exhausted after a full 4 days, so you must be sleeping on your days off. I mean, that's how it is for my my 12-hour shifts. Like I'll drive to work, or I'll wake up at 6:30ish if I can manage. Leave at 7, drive an hour to get to work, work 8 to 8, and then depending on which day, if I don't donate plasma, it adds another 2 hours to the whole shenanigan. But then like I drive home for another hour, hang out, let the cats out for like another hour, and then I'm probably off the bed. And it's usually around 11 or noon when that happens, so I feel you on that. But I've always been a night owl, so staying up at night doesn't really bother me too much. Forced by friendship? How sweet of you. It's a little harder to make me cry, unlike some people. Because, like, I actively experience my emotions every day. And so, like, I may not reflect it because I don't cry, but it is... I don't know how to put it into words, but it is more greatly appreciated than anyone really knows. That, like, you know, you're spending your time here. Even if you're lurking. Even if you're lurking. You have one met on Wednesday? What does that mean? I never worked at Amazon. I mean, I guess if I get paid by Twitch, does that mean I technically work at Amazon? Love you, pal. Love you too. Mandatory extra time. That... Brother, what? Man, it's a good thing that Jeff Bezos lines the pockets of politicians, because that sounds illegal. No, I get it. Like, I'm probably pretty sure that most warehouse or, like, jobs that are, like, stock-based are like that, which sucks. But whenever demand skyrockets, especially in the holidays, it makes sense why it kind of needs to happen. As long as it's not over 60 hours a week. True. You worked 9 hours a day for 4 days. I mean, hey, 45 hours. 5 hours overtime. What am I saying? It's 36. Math is hard. You have a 14-hour shift tomorrow? Dear Lord. You know, I don't know if they have this in Austria or not, but over here, I mean, they probably do have it in Austria because you guys have actual sensible, like, laws about everything. There is a law over here that a lot of companies overlook because they can get away with it and most people don't know about it. There's actually a mandatory rest period that you have to have between shifts. Based on how the length is based on how long you work. I don't exactly remember how much it is. I think it's whatever you worked, it has to be at least half those amount of hours. If it's in the same day, well, it can't be in the same day. It has to be so let's say you work, we'll do like Walmart team 2. They work 1 to 11 usually. So roughly 10 hours because an hour lunch. Well, it's 9 hours because an hour lunch. But so in theory you could come back in 4.5 hours under if I'm remembering how the law works properly. But the thing is that it would have to be on a different day. Well, because you're getting off at 11 p.m., technically speaking, you could come back at, say, what, 2:30 in the morning, if I'm trying to do quick math right? Technically, you could, because it'd also be a different day, and it's already past the mandatory rest period. But, like, let's say you worked... let's see. Let's say you worked 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You know, it's standard kind of like hours. So 7.5 hours. So that cut in half is essentially what, 375? I think. So 375. You tack that on to 5, whatever, and you're essentially at 9 or you're essentially at 9 o'clock, right? Well, because it's the same day, you can't go in that same day, if I remember correctly. I probably don't. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. I don't know the exact hour. I'm just doing half just in case it happens to be half. Can't work more than 60 hours a week, so we by law have to have at least one day. You can work more than 60 hours in a week. Well, I'll let the ad finish before I actually go into that. You think it's 14 hours? I mean, anything over 12 and just becomes ruthless. You found out the app is called Dream Journal Ultimate. Interesting. So you had to pay for it because it's an ultimate? 4 ads from Twitch. That must suck. You don't have the money, Twitch, please. You work for Amazon. Just ask for the discount. Hey, it's me, your extra dry skin. I'm uncomfortable. So I am with these ads. Not Twitch reminding me you will be married. You will not be married in the near future. I don't have a baby. What? I mean, you can get married anytime you want. If you and your partner want to do it, then just go do it. Also, so you said like earlier, like we can't work more than 60 hours a week. Technically you can. It's not against the law to work more than 60 hours in a week. I know this because I worked more than 60 hours in a week for like a month straight. Because the other guard was out. That was back in what, April? I think, where like I had no streams. Here we go. What? Did you just start? Oh no, you resubbed. Didn't you? And it just hasn't shown up, has it? What's it doing?
Jeffrey Bezos, please let me go.
Why is it doing that? Why is it defaulting? Also, I forgot to do the raffle at 66.50. Oh boy. Thank you, Chips, so much for the 8-month resub. Oh my god. I don't have a funny thing to say. But hi. Welcome back to having one adorable emote that Cat made, as well as not having to watch any more ads, my beautiful mod. Your Amazon Prime isn't free until January? Yet, so you work at the company for 3 months and you get Amazon Prime for free? Let it be known that you were my first sub. You were. You were the first of the first, yeah. The first of the top 10. It renews every year. Interesting. Koki, I think you were second. It was either you or it was Circle that was second. I could literally go check, but I can't right now. So if you join in March, tough luck. Oof. Yeah, what is it? What's 12 times 7? Because what? 72, 84. So I worked 84 hours like a week for a month. Like minus 3 days, but still. Like, it's not by law that you can't work that. But it is required by law that they pay you more. Your blanket is set to 4. Load. You must want it to be very warm. I'm assuming it maxes out at 5. Is that cold in the house? Turn the heat on. Maxes out at 5, ye. Thank you, Koki, for showing the cute emote. I almost missed that. Uh-oh. We're at the devil's reset. You're in full blankie mode. Full on pillow fort bed mode. You took away Circle's marquee scroll. Let's have our power bill skyrocket. What? I mean, I know it's different. I know it's different, like locale to locale. And like which company you get your electricity through. Let me tell you what mine is. For the month of October? Yeah, for the month of October, I owe 105 for electricity. So skyrocket will be crazy. Your apartment charges for your heat. Oh, right, you don't live in a house. It seems kind of strange, though. Because, like I said, I'm paying 105 for the entire house for an entire month. But, like, if yours would be higher than that, just from turning the heat on, it'd be crazy. Yo, 95 this time, which is too close for comfort. Wait till you start really rolling in that Amazon money. Nothing will be too close for comfort. Koki, I'm hoping. You know what? I really hope it is on all 6s just because it'd be funny. I won't even increment it if it happens to be on the next one. Not this one, but the next one. Alright. Here's the big chance for the demon Bulbasaur. They call me Dante from Devil May Cry. Considering I take half of that money each shift to get rides home and to work the next night. Sounds like you need to get a bike. Also, damn, how much are your bus fares? Or do you mean like you take like Ubers and stuff like that? I'm so sorry, Koki. Pour one out for the demon. Maybe one day we'll have a demon Pokemon. It's 25 to 34 each Uber. You know what? For the lol, sure. The demon raffle. The true red orb raffle. That's what my minimum should be. But I don't want like a bunch of odd numbers running around constantly all the time everywhere. And Kogi wins again and you're going back to bed? Don't do that. Stay with me. To be fair, Koki immediately loses it all because he fails a slot every time. Also, Chip, you're in 5th. Keep that in mind. I am in bed. Get on my level. 6 isn't odd. I want you to wallow in the silence. Your blanket is scalding you, huh? Yeah, you probably should turn it down. Oh, look at that. You also won it. Just keep your points. The voices are cured. Rigged. Don't say rigged. They won fair and square. Just because they're my mod doesn't mean anything. Who do I look like the cure? The Courier 6. Wow. Why would you ever want to be Courier 6? Do I really want to know? No. But I don't think I can stop you from spilling the beans anyway. You just want to get the, you just want to Black Widow him, huh? I don't remember what the same-sex one's called. Not fully, no. You're not gonna Black Widow perk him? Another raffle, by the way. Oh, are you a Black Widow? Is that the Grim Reaper? What was your one from the beginning? I didn't get a chance to read it because I was still doing a bunch of stuff. Okay, I know that this is your third class. Don't lie to me. A Dragoon Fighter. You turned into Hashel. From hit game, The Legend of Dragoon. You're a ninja. Now you're Yuffie from hit the game Final Fantasy VII. I need to add more classes, but I don't know what to add. I probably should just add something like Artificer or something like that. Just so people are gonna be like, why'd you add that? Because I can. And it's funny. You what, Chip? You don't feel like being a ninja? You don't feel like being Tower Up Lemons? Also, GG Sal on the win. That's ironic considering I'm learning to walk flat foot and my partner can hear me from across the house. Yeah, it's gonna take you a lot. You haven't add remnant classes? That could be pretty fun to do. Well, I mean, it's kind of what Beastmaster is to a degree. So having I don't remember what it's called, but the one with the dog, having that and Beastmaster kind of seems redundant. Same with the Gunslinger. Actually, Gunslinger is one of the classes. I will say, Chip, your tiptoes are easier. It's more considerate. Why are you trying to walk flat-footed? At all the TF2 characters? Ah, yes, Engineer, Medic. And that's all. Spy. At the, Heavy. I don't actually know what they all are. I'm forgetting the skinny guy with the bat. Scout? I said it before. Shut up on chat, or before shut up on screen. Screen. Ugh. Your doctor thinks you should start because your calves are pure muscle and no fat, which means you cramp up easier and can get bad arthritis when you're older. I I don't think you have the muscles in your calves from just walking on your tiptoes. Because if that's the case, my calves would be ripped. And also, you're losing feeling in your toes. I mean, it just sounds like you need a muscle relaxant. You know, you'll be fine. It doesn't sound like having, like, pure muscle in your calf is the bad thing. It's just you're having like spasms that don't release. Inject fat into your legs? Ooh boy. Please don't mislead the masses. But I mean, like, you also gotta think about like other people. Actually, I have a question for you. I have a question for you, Chip. Oh wait, hon. Yeah, I know your calves are pure steel because you walk on tiptoes. You gotta remember, or I gotta remember that you have maladaptive daydreams, so you pace at least 6,000 steps a day. I have a question for you, Chip. Very simple question. How much water are you drinking? How much water are you drinking? You're losing feeling in your toes because yes, your muscles are tensing because you don't have enough water. Bodybuilders, you know, the people that essentially are trying to remove all fat, like the ones that like do shows or do the competitions, like the ones that where they're like flexing stuff like that. I can't remember what they're called. You know, the people that are essentially being Mr. Muscle. You gotta think in order to like lose weight to, like before their competitions, they'll like dehydrate themselves. And if they do it too much, their muscles tense up and they can't unlock them. Drink water. Your nephew had to get surgery on his Achilles tendon because he always walked on his tiptoes since he was a kid, so they never stretched out. Oof. Drink water, DeMonte? I'll think about it. Hi, Cookie Char Char. As a matter of fact, that was one of the 2 drinks that I had. I switched from zero sugar Dr. Pepper to the water when I was doing the sips. But yeah, drink water. It's good for you. And won't cause your muscles to get locked. I'm very confident that that's what your issue is. A muscle relaxant is a temporary solution when the solution is drinking water. Alright. Trying to check my phone. I don't know what you mean. I drink 6 gallons a day. There is such a thing as also too much water. And I'm pretty sure you're not drinking 6 gallons. No. Yes. Too few and too much are both too bad. You're not working in the like, you're not like working like in construction in the hot scorching light where you essentially are drinking the water to replace your sweat. Water is the devil's pee. I need you to like sit with the words that you just said in chat that you made me repeat. Think about your sins. Drank water, kids. That includes you. You're a kid too. A while back, you started to drink a gallon a day. You like crazy, but felt great. Not doing it anymore. I mean, to be fair, if you want your body to get like recalibrated, you kind of need to drink that much water each day anyway. I don't drink that much water. No, I don't think I will with most things. No, you sit with your thoughts. You caused this. And drink water while you're doing it. It's very important. You did it for a few years? I mean, it's good. It's not like it's harmful to drink a gallon a day. It's just like you were saying, you're essentially you're going to be peeing more because your body's cleansing itself more because it has more water to work with. I'll be saying the most horrid stuff and just go, anyway. All right, Loki. Oh yeah, 10K raffle going out. Very sad. Anyway. Oh boy. But yeah, if you would have told me I'm not a doctor, but like if you would have told me your symptoms, I probably could have very easily just told you that. That's one of those things where it's like, it's very easy to see. Whoops. Told your friend she may change her name to Solus and go bald if she's going to be a liar today and she acted like I stole her weave. Well, I mean, if you stole her weave, that means you're calling her bald. Like, even right now. Are you calling her bald? Are you calling your friend Solus bald? Wow. Solus bald? Smile. Oh, so you won the 10K, GG. I think that puts you in 3rd? You want to smooch on the Solus? That's not even a horrid thing. Why would you say anyway? God, I hope there wasn't a shine on the screen. I didn't even look. Swirls. Wow. I think you have an addiction to bald elf men who essentially will become elder gods. But I mean, that's just me. You should have seen me each scene. He was, slight cough. You should have seen me each scene he was in with Velgard, especially his memories with hair. He turned into Bao, but like 5 times that. Oh, like stammering over your words at the sight of Booba. But instead it's for a now not bald elf man who wants to be an elder god. That is Numi? Doesn't Bao do the same thing? Oh, sorry, no, Bao is just women. Which, I mean, to be fair. Bao freaks out about Blade. Or whatever. Bao also freaks out about women. You need to keep it kid friendly. Look, it's I guess PG-13. I just try not to cuss, but obviously there's cussing that happens in chat, and I try not to read it. But you know how teens are. Really, the safer work aspect is just, you know, in case, like, you know, someone happens to be watching this around their parents, you know? It's not gonna be like snakes on a plane, like, you know, with, where can I drop the F-bomb? I get 1 per stream. I don't. Let me say that this woman about goes into a feral state on stream, doing her business with each line. It's so funny. I mean, I've seen clips of Bao like wolf barking at people and characters and other VTubers. Granted, I've seen quite a few do that. I mean, what is it? In her IRL streams, I mean, she does the same thing. It's very on brand. The way you screened your pillow because it's L making you so happy. Just with this presence on screen. An addiction to bald elfman. What's next? You're gonna make a Starion ball, just remove his hair. You drive away Koki and Sal, yeah, with your simping. That doesn't bother me. They're all lurking. Koki's probably sleeping, but they're all lurking. Also, you haven't been here in like forever. You're playing Destiny? In bed? How dare you? Yeah, I told you, they're just lurking. I mean, they don't have to be here to read chat when I'm reading it. Steam Deck is cool. Are you, I'm guessing you dual loaded Windows on it. You have a file for Solus in your phone? Yeah, I know. All the strange, like, smut that must be on your phone is crazy. Oh, you're gonna let me guess how much is in it? Like size, like 4 terabytes, or like the total number of photos, like a Google. Full Win deck. Nice, Koki. I wish I had the storage space for it. Total number? 4,153. That's lower, homie. I mean, it's fine that you said that he's close, because I was actually going to guess around 16,000. But I was trying to find like a specific number I wanted to say. So I'll just say 16,000 for now. Is that an exclamation point? $6,700. Oh, so the amount that I'm about to get to. 67.56. Let's see if I get the Solos check. If this Bulbasaur shines at 67.56, I will name it Solus. I wasn't close at all, lol. The way I say Solus kills you inside. Solos. I'm saying it different ways to mess with you. I hope you know that. Alright, good. I mean, it's a very simple name, Solus. It's working. I feel rage. It's a bubbling deep inside me. I have another riffle. Yeah, when it's very obvious how like a name is said, like Solus, saying Solos it makes it so much funnier to me. So like, what is it? One very specific example I can give is actually from Destiny. There is a gun, and it drives Gyrick insane. Because I call it, for some weird, silly reason, I call it Recluse, and it's meant to be after the spider, the recluse, but for some reason I call it Recluse, and for fun I decided to look up the pronunciation because I know it's recluse, but I found out handily that you can actually call it recluse or recluse. People say it both ways. It's really weird. But for some reason, the gun is just Recluse, and I don't know why. Knowing fully, it's Recluse. They even have an ornament for it called Itsy Bitsy, I think. Obviously making fun of spiders. He actually made a new character last night just outside of Velgard. I should not pause after saying, there's a gun. Yeah? And that's it. That's the story. There's a gun. In Destiny 2. named after a spider. And I call it Recluse. And I don't know why I ever did that. I never once called it Recluse. Like, even when the gun first released back in Season of Opulence, I want to say. Like, I still called it Recluse for some weird reason. Am I getting robbed by a gun? By a recluse? Or sorry, a recluse? I don't know. Is it a recluse holding a tiny gun? Named the Recluse? You know, I just want to throw it out there. If there is going to be... Like, if I'm getting robbed, if somebody has a gun, do you really think I'm just going to very calmly say there's a gun? Just super calmly? I just realized Sal can't hear me, but you can, Chip. Dude, dramatic pauses are some of the, like, best, like, literary, like, devices that people have that they don't use enough. Because it can be done for comedic effect, it can be done for dramatic effect, it can be done for, like, serious effect. It's great. Anyway, you made her for RP. Her name is, oh boy, hold on a sec. Atishon? Atishon? This is before I find out it's like Atish Dashin, or somehow I have a hyphen in there or something. And she's a Benharl double agent who rose to godhood by sheer manipulation and temptation through others. Played the part too well, and she does have a Inquisition verse. And you love her. You have so much on her in the 5 hours she's been alive. Hey, inspiration, man, can spark anywhere. I mean, even within the game's universe, just making the character can be enough. Harl? Did I say Finn Harrell? That was one of those times where I couldn't hear myself talk. So are you calling it a Tishon or a Tishon? I meant to tell you, your dad got bit by a brown recluse. He's fine, but he had a big hole in his hand. That was a while ago. Dude, recluses are terrifying. A Tishon. Like, I rightfully have arachnophobia. Do you say data or data? Do you love that I can tell the difference between those two? I say data. Uh-huh, Sal. This is probably one of those things where I thought I said your dad, but I didn't. But yeah, I say data. Data is just being pretentious. Koki, do you value your hair? Would you like to sell it on the black market? You said, oh, sorry. I know that I said the specific words, your dad, is because I was reading your message saying that your dad, specifically your dad, Sal, not mine. I try to flip it like that just so that way it makes sense for people who happen to be listening. I was like, oh, okay, a touchy subject. Any other questions you want to ask on how I pronounce things? Sometimes when I get real excited, I won't say both, right? I'll say both. I'll have that random L. Don't know why that happens. It happens anytime I'm excited. But anytime I'm like focused and like talking at a fairly decent rate, I'll actually say both, right? And other times I don't do it. It's hard. Sometimes I do forget to actually flip it. That's probably what happened in your message. I'm going to get unmodded, the sheer silence. Why would you get unmodded? That's not... Okay, so... That's not a pronunciation difference, that's just a spelling difference. One's a name, one's a color. I spell it the American way, so with the A. But half the time when I'm typing, like if I'm writing, I write it with an A, but if I type it, I type with an E. It's really weird. You're writing on 3 hours. Do I say gray? Or do I say gray or gray? I spell with an E. Or well, you spell with an E, sorry. Yeah, but you also use the U's in a lot of words like flavor. You have a tendency of using a lot of the British spellings of things, so. Need I bring up the whole like really goofy argument of Tor? You just remembered you have a new laptop? Well, go use it. Watch me on 2 screens. You don't know why. Still funny. 16 gigabytes of RAM. Yo, let's go. No longer have to download any dedicated WAM. That's funny enough. That's how much my laptop also has. Don't start. What do you mean, don't start? I'm not the one that's going to type up a 500 like character essay on asking chat and YouTube how they pronounce the word. Just for them to go to a dictionary and be like, it's spelled both ways. Or it's pronounced both ways. But yeah, my laptop and my computer both have 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's really nice, actually. You touched your leg and it went white for 3 seconds. Drink water. Brother. Here, drink water. 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 Your leg is scalding right now. It's so red. Well, you're probably baking your leg with your also lack of, like, water. You're going to become a dry piece of chicken. You ever have a dry piece of chicken? You know how bad that is? Coffee? Coffee dehydrates you, silly. Go drink water. I say dehydrates. It's a diuretic. More specifically. No. Do not be doing that. You need to drink water. 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 I'm going through a tunnel. Me, the streamer, I'm going through a tunnel. Gotta get a cup of coffee. You might need to make a cup for Koki too. I'm just trying to get his last hours of grinding. Man, we've already hit 6750. 250 resets in an hour and a half. Streaming on a train. Streaming on a train. It's like everything on the video stays the same, but for some reason my voice starts cutting out. Hey guys, did that one time there was a it'd be really stupid. It'd be really goofy. He was playing Velguard yesterday and it crashed on a scene with Solus. And the way you screamed, he served too much. No, I know what's gonna be. I already know what the meme is. You don't have to send it. Trust me, Ryan says that line a lot. Serving too much of the devil's lettuce. Oh, that's funny. Speaking of Velguard, I think Moon Bunny just started playing Velguard. Or streaming Velguard. I need to check that on my phone real quick. No, you don't go read. I'm gonna look at my phone instead, because you can't tell me what to do. Yeah, Dragon Age. It's called Dragon Age the Velguard. I thought it was just called Velguard. You lied to me. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? I need you to think about what you said. The Elven God, huh? We shortened it because the Velguard is too tedious. Okay. Oh, wasn't this the number of your like 4 terabytes of like Solus videos? Wow. Didn't even get the Solus check. And we just abbreviated it to Dave. I'm gonna play Dave. Don't you dare say Dav. 4 more pictures now? Don't you dare say Dav. It has to be Dave. I need to add a Weezemote, by the way. I've been thinking about that. Whenever Cat is able to draw again, I want her to draw a Weezemote. Weez is like one of the best emotes that I've ran across in a while. It's just like on like a... I would not put it past you to like go to a library and print all these out and like have a physical folder of all these photos. I should stream Velguard. Or sorry. You should stream Velguard for me on Discord. But like, why would I want to jump into the most recent Dragon Age when I know nothing about the previous, what, 4 Dragon Ages? I understand that the idea behind it is that anybody can jump into it. Like, that's the way the story is presented. But at the same time, this is what, the 5th game? Because it's something you enjoy and it's first time friendly. Hey. Don't stream it to me. Stream it to Twitch. Share with everyone. Yes. It's harder for me to stick around for the entirety of the thing than it is for everybody else to. Also, thing versus thing. I know it's thing. But sometimes that thing just kind of come... But no, it's easier for other people to like hang out for more time than I can. Because whenever like I say I have to raid and run half the time, it's because I actually do have to raid and run. Whether it be for food, for the cats, because I need to nap some like in the event of like, you know, coming home from work. Whoops. Just streaming on Twitch. What's stopping you from streaming right now, aside from being here? They do not need to hear you going, can y'all excuse me for a sec? After pausing every 3 seconds, Solus is on stream, and then 5 seconds later, hear me screaming into your pillow, bloody murder. People watch Bao and Numi freak out over other VTubers and women. You'll be fine. Trust me, you're not going to be so down bad that you're going to down bad other people. People are real comfortable on Twitch. And when I say people are comfortable on Twitch, need I remind you of like a couple months ago when they allowed nudity? For the most part on here. Why they changed the home screen on the Twitch app? I don't know. It's very silly, I think. If no one's like, it always launches for me like one of the people is live that I'm following, and then, but if like no one's live, then like it just puts you on a random person stream. It's just like, why? Why is it always muted as well? You don't think you can out-down bad Bao though? Well, duh. Dante works for Twitch. I should, or you should know. It feels weird. It does feel weird. It feels like it wants to be TikTok. but for streams. I don't really work for Twitch. I'm not. I just get like little bonuses from them. I don't even work for them. This isn't an hourly gig. Technically, I work for you guys. Chat is my boss. Because technically speaking, you guys pay me at whatever interval you want to. I don't get paid unless you guys do it. Yeah, you're not gonna out down bad bow, so I really don't think you screaming into a pillow or Solus is really gonna do much. You getting giddy and giggly when Solus is literally working his butt off to gaslight girl boss you. I forgot about Slay. He probably walks around in high heels too, doesn't he? Like there's nice like stilettos that Sebastian from the end of the first season of Black Butler has. He's serving in this game, you're gonna scream. Oh, you're gonna do something else minus the S. He's barefoot with huh? No, he's barefoot with foot armor. He has foot wrap socks on. Yes, Sal. It's elven culture. What are the foot wraps made of? I'm aware. That's why I made the joke. Look, I can make jokes as well. If kids shows can get away with having adult humor in kids shows, then I can get away with it too. You're begging him to cover his toe because he's going to stub his toe? Are you going to get him steel toe boots? Yes. What kind of raps are there? You know, one of these times I need to like host like a little, it's just a thought I had. Like a little trivia game on here. Like while I'm doing this, just to kill time. Oh, wait, what? Why is it like that? Are they, what? Why is that game smaller? Oh well. Sorry, OCD. I don't know why that's smaller. I'll fix that next time. This man has not worn proper shoes since ever in Inquisition barefoot and in hypothermic snow barefoot. In the middle of the forest, foot bare. I will listen to a picture. You're so mad. Don't send me a picture of his feet. I'm not into that. Remember when you would constantly slam your foot into the foot of my old bed frame? Yeah. By the way, remember how, and this is going to be kind of goofy to hear. You know how, like, anytime I throw something your way, it has, like, a very funny kind of homing to, like, hit you in certain areas, right? I found out that that's just me throwing things. When I was hanging out with, Circle, recently, I also, well, I didn't throw it. It actually slipped in my hand. I was moving, I was kind of like swinging like an automaton, like by the top of its treble clef. And it very gracefully slipped out of my hand. And when I tell you, it wasn't just slow motion, just very lightly roamed over and landed in the same area it hits you. It was so funny. Cause like, it couldn't have looked any more dainty and light. But the way he reacted was like I slammed it. All right, this is actually annoying me right now. I need to move it now. Ever since I noticed it, I've been, I don't even have OCD. It just looks weird. Was it 2? Yeah. Actually, hold on a sec. Let me move it. Let me just move it for a moment. Let me move it to 3. It's on 2 right now, right? Yeah. Let me move it up here. I want to see if it's just this one. What am I doing? Never mind. Hold on. It might be that the frame is too big. Either way, I'm just gonna move it over. I don't know why that was very weird. Remember when you would constantly say, "Oh, I read that." Ha! I read it. I don't know how to read. It may be the same, just in different spots. Overlay them, see if they're different. I already did that. They're the same size. It's just very weird. It's like, I think either the outline overlay like I accidentally made it slightly bigger, or I accidentally moved the second game without realizing it. Speaking of which, I think I moved it too far over. Hold on. It keeps snapping into place. That's why I have to manually move it. Nope, now there's that one, like, pixel gap. Whatever, I think that'll be fine. Hi, Koki, welcome back. Oh, those are double kappas. What was it, 83? I will laugh if you would have had a second, like, double kappa. Hi, welcome back from your lurk, even though you've been unlurked for a while. It's kind of funny that you can just unlurk at any point. You don't even have to, like, hit the lurk. You can just unlurk. And you can also relurk as your first lurk. Dude, it has to shine eventually, right? Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the photo because you're freaking out again. Stop sending me feet. Unrelurk, huh? Stop sending me toes. I'm not into that. Like, I get that you're into his bare naked feet, but still. You went through an emotional roller coaster finding them? They're just toes. Like, I wouldn't imagine trying to get lost in the sauce when it comes to toes. Send him here. You gotta see. No. I'm actually not. You two can DM it. Or send it in the Discord server. Keep it active. Speaking of which, did you know that I have a Discord server now? Obviously, everybody here knows that here in Twitch, but YouTube, did you know? At this point, it should be in the description if you happen to be here along the way. Yeah, exactly. I have a Discord with all the funnies. Like, for example, did you know that if you join my Discord and accept the role of like finding out when I go live, that you won't get pinged by the bot every single time I go live, and I have to manually do it anyway? That's right, you too can join the scuff, because why does it not work? I guess she could send it in the mod chat. Go figure, the only female mod that I have is sending feet pics. We truly live in a society. What's your favorite part? I don't know why it doesn't work. I've changed so many settings. It even has admin roles. I don't know what more StreamCore could use from me. Does it want my firstborn child that I'm not gonna have? I think the audio's starting to get crunchy. I think it used to get crunchy faster when there was like 4 games going. They would start lagging each other. It hurts so bad to be so close to 6,800 and still no shiny Bulbasaur. Is Bulbasaur gonna be my first over odds? Oh, you know what? We're already this far, and I never thought I forgot about I could do this. Hold on. Oh no, not hold on a sec. You're still so far away from over odds. I know, right? For fun. I don't know how it works if you all vote the same, but it'll be fun. Yeah, that's fine. I already know how that works. What? Like 8K, right? Yeah, 1,008 or what? 8,192. So yeah, I put a prediction up, and you can put channel points on it. I think you get like a set amount based on one, how much you put in, but also how much the other person puts in, or the other team. But I don't actually know how it works when the size is so small. All right, for the big 6,800. And we're going to 6,800, baby. I hate it here. I did it. What did you do? I'm currently in Missouri. Not the state of Missouri. Why I say it like that? Missouri. Join the poll. Oh, okay. But famous Maroon 5 song. Missouri. I am in existential dread. I can't believe we're going to go from one soft reset hunt into another one because we're going to do the Magikarp one after this. Which means I have to play a little catch up to get up to Mount Moon's entrance, I believe is where it's at. GG on you, 10k Orbeez. You gonna Goomba them away? Goomba stomp them into the ground? Your Magikarp? Yeah. The one that you named you. And then I'm going to evolve it into the Gyarados that you named you. Silly. Why are they both the same name? Why must you do this? At least with the ducks it was funny. Lapis and Lazuli. You're going... Or sorry, I'm going to catch Alan and evolve it into Alex. Exactly. You're not creative? I don't know. Lapis and Lazuli for Psyduck and Golduck is pretty smart. Granted, they're blue. And it makes thematic sense, but there's a lot of blue Pokemon out there when they're shiny. The Psyduck turns blue and Golduck turns more blue. It was your first two. Not even going to make it your screen name either, which is funny. This just in. Mac's going to win and have one random Pokemon that is bald. Maybe, what? Hitmonlee? You're going to name Hitmonlee Dave? Or Solus? Just because it'd be funny. Now, Mr. Mime is also bald, isn't he? Rip. You're not gonna make it back to the pro leagues with that type of performance, Sal. Speaking of which, let's get a running tally on how that's looking so far. Eclipse still in the lead with Chip. Yeah, Chip got up to third. Apad still in second and Chip in third. Too bad there's no Dale to help push Chip further. Maybe one day Koki will be up there. Sal, since you like to do things for me, what is 64 times 5K? Gamble all. Everyone, gamble now. While the going is still good. Oh, it's season an ad break. You can't hear me. Love it. It's almost guaranteed. The odds were never more in your favor. Ooh. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Sal, what is 64 times 5K? I'm too lazy to do the math. $320,000? That's what Koki's trying to get whenever he wins. You cheated? I mean, to be fair, that's fine. You took advantage of my weakness. You exploited it for your own selfish gain. To be fair, Koki did cheat one time and then he immediately gambled it all away intentionally. Whoops. Didn't even check, so I can't I can't realistically count it because I don't know if it would have been shiny or not. What do you want to bet right now? That Chip is quiet now because they're currently either A, looking at pictures of Solus, or B, taking pictures of Solus in the game. Because the amount of feet pic that she sent me is insane. 4 terabytes of Solus GIFs and videos makes sense now. Probably has his actual model somewhere downloaded in that folder. Along with every voice line. Still haven't gotten those? What do you mean? Oh, the feet pic? Well, maybe if you, you know, like, hey Toodles Chip, maybe it'll show up and just bestow a feet upon you. That feels like an insane statement to just say. Bestow feet upon you. So good I had to say it twice. I'd send them, but this takes a lot of focus. I can't miss a shiny. If I miss a shiny, I'm gonna cry. I wish this was easy like Heart Gold and Soul Silver where I could just like spin a turntable to see if they're shiny. That's the only game that allows for that, too. Like, Platinum doesn't do it. Original Gen 3 doesn't let you do it. Obviously, this one doesn't let you do it. But the fact that Heart Gold and Soul Silver has the little turntable or turn style thing that lets you see if they're shiny or not, while in just the preview screen is crazy. I wish I had that for Gen 2. That'd be great. Rutro, I am losing steam. She's playing Velguard? I'm not surprised. She do be the Velguarding. She do be the soul lossing. She's trying to like on his toes. Probably literally sucking on the TV screen. If you made it this far, YouTube, can I get the word toes in in the comment section? I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let's say this is a bearable prediction. Let's say in you know 6 years, 7 years time, I actually get like semi-popular. Then people go back to watch episode day 43 of the Shiny Living Dex challenge just to see something, and then they're like lurking, and then they hear that. I'm just going to get a super influx of the word toes in the comments on like an 8-year-old video. Feet, please. You're insane. Asking a grown woman for feet. Most people have to pay for that kind of thing, Sal. And you're just so bold in your approach. Why else would I? Or sorry, what else would you say? I don't know. Maybe the noun of the feet that you're trying to get, like soulless. Soulless feet, please. It's not her feet. I know it's not her feet, but you left it ambiguous. Why would you want a picture of her foot anyway? You probably just see an atrophied, like, calf because of how tense her calf is from not drinking water. SOLAS. I feel like I had to, like, spell it out in a way that, like, she can't spell. Therefore, I have to spell it so she doesn't know I'm talking about. SOLAS. This has been secretly a sponsored ad for the for LAX, the very crowded and always busy airport in California. Soulless feet specifically. See, you too can join the Discord where you have random mods messaging other mods, feet please. Where else are you gonna get that kind of comedy? Certainly not on this channel, only in the Discord from my mods. Because everyone knows chat is funnier than the streamer, and that's just how it is. You're crying? Why? Because I'm making fun of your feet, please? Yes. Stupid. You're like that one meme where, you know what? No, I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. YouTube, I hope you're like watching this, or let's say lurking. If you're lurking, I need you to watch here in like a minute. Yeah, there it is. Let me just borrow this for a moment. I'll have you know that the sentence just feet please with no context around it makes me think of I don't know what the actual image is called. Crap. Can I open this? Yes. Makes me think of this. That you're just walking up to Chip and just like, feet please, right here. YouTube, if you would kindly just look at the screen for a moment if you happen to be lurking and just listening, maybe doing chores and stuff like that, just you'll see what I mean. This is what I envisioned whenever Sal in the Discord server said feet please. Like, brother, please specify. Especially, what makes it even better is that you didn't even edit it. So like now the notification, when the notification sends out, it still sends it as the original. So like the original just says feet please. Like, yeah, you didn't even edit it. You just added another line that said that another line below feet please to soulless feet specifically. Like, you're haggling for feet. Feet, please. You mean my feet? Oh, heavens no. Soullesses, please. You didn't know you could edit? Yeah, long press on it, and one of the options is to edit. I think it's at the very top. You're new to Discord? That's fine. Oh, you have to be, I think you have to be Nitro member for it. Oh, well, maybe not. I've been Nitro for so long, maybe not. Long press and try to edit. It might not be a turbo thing. Or turbo. It might not be a Nitro thing. I like my animated banner and profile picture to not have Nitro. Or too much to not have Nitro. You can edit? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad that that's not a Nitro thing then. No Nitron. Still though. Like, just the brazen, no thought behind it. At Chipsbake, feet please, enter. No thoughts. No thoughts, only feet. Feet please. Feet me deck. Head empty. Head empty, handful of feet. Actually, I won't even say that. I'll just say head empty, comma, feet. That's it. And now it's there in crisp 1080p to be screenshotted from the Discord server. Very smooth brain. Exactly, no lumps or bumps. No valleys or whatever the other word is. I was gonna say rumps, but it's there forever. It can be deleted, but it won't be. Oh, so I gotta do something real quick before I forget. Let me just take a screenshot real quick. Edit that down later and put it in the what, fan art section? Just similar to similar to the what gender are you oof button that Max took a screenshot of. Remove the soulless mentioned. The one it just says feet please, feet specifically. Feet specifically. I don't want any other part. I don't want a fingernail. I don't want an ear. I don't even want a lock of hair. Feet and only feet. Mithrax and Ido need your help to discern what the Revenant Scorn are up to. Does it have anything to do with feet? Because Sal might actually play Destiny then. So hyped on the feet. Silly, silly. Those are some of the best moments. Yeah, feet specifically. Yeah, that's some of the best moments. Just head empty moments that just have some like resounding consequence immediately after. All right, next whiffle. Oh, right after I hit copy on that. Come on, where is the whatever? It's great. I mean, yeah, head empty moments are always the best. So yeah, the next 5K raffle is going out. Free entry. One come all one. What? That is so out of context, Lamau. Listen, if Chip was listening, she would have known. But she's all fantasizing about Solus. Yeah, it's great. Just reading off the mod chat in my Discord. You know how it is. Help me, I'm stuck in the feet. Here, man, he asked if feet pics. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's a grown man, he can handle himself. Feet, feet, please. Feet specifically, please. Come on, Koki, you got this. I believe. Heart of the cards. Or heart of the feet, I guess. Damn. Slot feet. Wow. You just gotta do your own thing. You cool down, homie. It finally happened. It finally happened. No, I didn't get a shiny, but Koki finally won the slots on 3 tentacle, or sorry, on 3 squid 4s. Oh my god. You gambled 4,900 and won 532,000. So it's more than 64 times because of I had to mess with some things earlier. Oh, the squid feet, exactly. You the slot feet really did set you up for victory on that. If I would have had a shiny there, I probably would have died from the clip. Holy crap. Holy crap. Congratulations, Koki. You are very emphatically in the lead. You are 5 times in the lead. At this point, just ride the cartels to victory, dude. You have been waiting so long to have that happen. Since I introduced the slots, you have been doing that. Holy crap. Jeez, Koki. That's months of just constantly playing the slots after every single raffle. Mind you, the raffle is actually hard, or sorry, the raffle. The slot is actually harder now. So you actually won it harder than when Sal won his too. Which is why it's no longer 64 times, but I thought it still would be. Though we could do some fun math. Let me pull up the Kukuma later. So let's see here. 5,320,480 divided by 4,900. Holy, oh, what? That, what? So let me, hold on a sec. 108.67. Times 108.67. Oh, wow, okay. So apparently the payout is now over 100 times. The payout for slots is 108.6 67% times, or percent, what? 108.67 times whatever you're betting. So slots are now, whenever you win them, even with a very base slot, you're winning 10,000 points. Hi, Koki. Char char. Yeah, you're winning 10,000 points just for slotting 100. That is insane. Even if I get the shiny, that's not gonna top that. That is super cool. Oh man. Brother, what are you gonna go do now? Are you gonna, like, what's your plans now that you've won the lottery? Probably keep snuggling in that blanket that you got. I can gamble now. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, Koki. You deserve the wins. You truly do. 1 mil, yeah, he hit 1 mil. He actually has 3 sevens in his total. 1,077,760. And that's how many resets it's going to take me to get this Bulbasaur. The first man to ever hit 1,000,000 resets on a Pokemon. And it was his 4th one. Bulba Boy now? Oh god, why did that sound so... I said that and I immediately had flashbacks to Boba. Jesus. It came so effortlessly too, like Bulba Boy. All the practice saying Boba really came in clutch there. Koki, I'm so proud of you. You held to your convictions and won both the slot and the gamble. Brother, you might have to go play the actual lottery. Or do you guys have anti-gambling laws in Austria? You did? You won like 20 bucks, right, didn't you? You know, it's actually kind of crazy. Like anti-gambling laws in other countries, they prevent you from actually interacting with predictions. Like with channel points in this or on Twitch. It's so weird. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, it's not even a monetary value thing. There's 204 million in there. You're going to win. God, I hope so. Then you might actually have a true to life flying yacht. Or, you know, an under the water airplane. Wasn't there like... Sal, correct me, because I'm pretty sure you should know, because you know these like weird trivia things that I can't ever recall or even know. What wasn't the highest the Powerball ever got like over $1 billion, or it got like real close? It was like 900 million or something like that. Wow, it really has not been incrementing, huh? It really has not been incrementing. Why did it stop? I noticed it earlier as well. So it's only 2 sets behind. at least it should be. 2.4 bill? Yeah, it got ridiculously high. Cause like when it was like building up initially, nobody wanted to play it. Cause like how the Powerball works is, and I'm pretty sure it works the same way in other countries. The more people put into it, it's like a big pot. The more people try to play, the more the pot gets bigger. And so as that pot got starting getting bigger, more and more people started playing. Probably got to that 2.4 really quickly after that. Yeah, there we go. Now it's incrementing. Now, see, that's what I was worried about with the resets. Like, how many ever long ago, like, where I was like, did it stop? How long ago did it stop? But the only reason why I know that it recently did it is because of the raffle. So, if anything, I probably just missed one reset. No. All right, we're at 6,866 resets. Will the 8 be the deciding factor on if I get this shiny or not? All right, so I'll give you guys the choice. Because the prediction will probably be conclusive here in a minute. So we can either go to 69 resets and call it there because it'd be funny. Or I can go for another half hour and stop wherever that happens to land us. So long as it's an even number. $69. I mean, that's assuming we get there. The shiny could appear before it. $69. You guys don't want me to go for another half hour? I mean, 30 resets. Sorry, really 15 resets will go by fairly quickly. But okay. I'm out of curiosity. Does this still do the emote? No, it has to actually be spaced. Okay. God, like watching the slideshow of the team over there is so sexy. Seeing the like shiny Charizard show up every so often is so nice. We got Raichu. Shiny Charizard. This is a Fire Red, by the way. Gelatidos with Gyarados. Primeape, the Monkey. Nidoqueen, the Carry. And then I think that's Pidgeotto right now. I don't think I have a Pidgeot. I might have a Pidgeot. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I could just check the slideshow. Let's see here. Oh, I picked the wrong one. Whoops. Shiny Charizard looks great. It does. It does. I'm glad that I really did just sit down and make that my my very first one. It's so nice. It is a Pidgeotto, yeah. I thought so. Because I haven't been using it much. I think it's like only like level 34 or 35. But it's getting close to becoming a Pidgeot. Also, for those who play TCG Pocket, you really like Sabrina, get a Pidgeot on the field. Pidgeot is just free Sabrinas. If you want to be toxic, then use Hypno. In any deck. Just don't ever put it in the active spot. Pidgeot is great, by the way. 70 attack and its ability to just to be Sabrina. Super, super nice. Also, it's not like one of those things where it's like gas leak where it has to be the active Pokemon. Drive off, that's the ability name of Pidgeot. It can just be in the bench. So. Oh, Koki, 15 seconds. You're already typing it out. I know you are. Uh-oh. A new contestant joined the fray. Will he snipe it? No, because he typed it in too late. You and the bot sent the message at the same time. I didn't realize it was the winning one. Yeah, I didn't realize it. I thought that was still the 15-second warning. Whoa, ad for Sal. It's a sad day for him. Can I get an 07 for my mod, please? Who never gets to watch any of the fun stuff because ads are going every half hour. Oh, you know what? Speaking of ads that go on for half an hour, I have recently been like watching the Yakuza Like a Dragon live action show that they have on Prime Video. And like, I get why people are upset by it, but at the same time, it's pretty good. Like Nishiki, like the actor who is portraying him, I think has been so far the best pick. I think the person who is Kiryu, it just isn't. He needs to like he's fine. I like his acting, but like his physique, he needs to be more bulky. Though I think Majima, for like the one scene I've seen him in, I've only seen 2 episodes. The one scene that he's like really like an actual like character in, rather than just being like a walking by the screen. It definitely fits how he's gonna be. But like Shimano, which was at the end of the 2nd episode that I watched, he's so small. And if I remember correctly, Shimano's like a big, beefy dude in the game. But it's been real fun watching Yakuza, and it makes me want to play it again. So who knows? There might be a Yakuza 1 playthrough, or actually Yakuza 0, because that takes place first, like canonically. There might be a Yakuza stream in the future. Just because the show on Prime Video is making me want to play it. I still have like 5 other games to go through too. 3, 4. Well, I'm in 3. It's the one I last played. But 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Ishin and the was it the man with no name? You love Like a Dragon, Ishin? Anytime I see the name Ishin, I have some flashbacks to Sekiro. The fighting Ishin. It's a really fun fight, but man, it's the aggravating. What is it actually called? Because I like, is it the man? What is it called? The man with no name? The one I'm thinking of? I know it has no name in it. The man something or another, no name. It's like the man with a forgettable face. Also, if you watch the Yakuza show with dub, 1, I get it, but 2, it's so much better in sub. The man who erased his name. Okay. I knew it was something along the lines of like there's no name or something like that. Erased his name. Poor Kiryu just wants to be forgotten as the Dragon of Dojima. Yeah, like I said, I've only seen the first 2 episodes of the Yakuza show. out of what, the 6 that's there, and it's a pleasant little time so far. I like it. Now I'll let you know my recommendation on if you should watch it in about 2 weeks, whenever, because like I watch it when I'm donating plasma, because it's like the perfect length for it. And so I guess in 2 weeks time I'll let you know what I think of it, if I like it or not. Because like the whole first season of the Yakuza show takes, it seems to be just the Yakuza, like the original Yakuza game. Like that seems to be the story beats it's following. Because it's starting off the same, you know, Kiryu and Nishiki and stuff like that. Getting into the Dojima clan, and eventually Kazuma gets put away in jail, and Nishiki becomes the head of the Tojo clan. Live action? Yeah, the live action Yakuza show that's on Prime Video. So like they're following the same story beats, but it's still nice. Like, cause like it still has its own spin on things, even though it's touching very similar beats. So like if it's following the same beats, I can't wait to see how they handle the Nishiki Kazuma fight. Because over the course of the game, I mean, you're getting attached to these characters, and like you can kind of see where Nishi's coming from, and so like you kind of get attached to him. Obviously, with the show only being 6 episodes, you kind of probably can't get that kind of an attachment. But the show is kind of meant for the people who play the game, similar to like the Fallout game or like Arcane. Granted, I'm pretty sure Arcane probably got more people into what, League of Legends than probably the other way around. Last check. No. We did it, boys. We hit the fabled 6,900 resets. Which means 2 things. 1, a 10K raffle. And 2, we still gotta keep doing this. Oh, I guess 3 things. We're actually also gonna be ending here in a moment. That's so sad. But while I may not have won, we all know who won today. Koki. Getting the big slot gamble and also the normal gamble on top of it. Winning more than 1 million red orbs. So Twitch, if you want to go ahead and say bye to YouTube, I'll go ahead and do the outro while I'm doing that. So for YouTube, I'm very excited to come back to this. Hopefully you are too. But with that, thank you all for coming. I will bid you all adieu, and memento mori. Have a good one, guys.